Hey guys, so I am finally back from my family vacation. We did go to Nova Scotia this year. Now, one thing that I did notice while I was going through all my clips was that I didn't really take any pictures or footage of the area I was staying at, which, that's okay. I guess this year I just wanted to take in the views and, the scenery through my own eyes instead of behind a camera. But anyways, what I did make sure to capture were, of course, the shopping trips or the stores that I went to where I found puzzles. So we're gonna go through all that I found. Then later on in the video, we're gonna go over my haul. And I actually did get a couple of packages while I was away. So we're gonna open those as well and see what we got. But anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping so that we can finally get into this puzzle hunt in Canada. All right, I'll see you later on. Alright, so it looks like we got a selection of Cobble Hill puzzles. I'm not sure how this video is going to turn out because it's a little noisy and, filming somewhere I've never filmed at. So anyways, let's just see. We have... Ooh, I feel like I've seen this one before. We have a 1,000 count puzzle here. Cobble Hill. It's called Barista Art. As I said, I think I've seen this one before, but, who can deny some good coffee? We have a KI puzzle here, 1,000 count, By the Sea. Or is it Barnhouse? By the Sea Barnhouse? I don't know. But you know what I do know? That has to be my place. That's gorgeous. Look at that sky, but that looks like it'll be super challenging. We have another 1,000 count Cobble Hill puzzle here. I feel like those trees would be a challenge to piece together, and the water, and you know what? The whole thing. This one is called On the Rocks. And it's been a long time since I worked on a Cobble Hill puzzle. I know, did I try a 500 or a 1,000 count last time? I can't for the life of me remember, but I think it's time I do another review on those. Maybe do a comparison of the two counts. We have another, 500 count. Speaking of, this one is called Winter in the Park. This looks like New York City. I'm pretty sure of that actually. Look at those random cut pieces. That's the one of the good things about Cobble Hill. You get all these crazy shapes and it's a lot of fun. We got ourselves this beautiful scenery here. Oh my God, I can see myself here. Look, we just built a snowman. And we're starting a fire. Oh, this is cozy. Looks like a challenge to piece together, but this one is called The Good Life. I agree. Beautiful, relaxing image. Let's see what else we got here. We have quite a number of them. We have, oh wow, look at that moose. This is 1,000 count. This one's called Moose Crossing. That is gorgeous. I absolutely love scenery with like the wilderness and all that kind of stuff. Let's see, let's switch it around. We got a KI puzzle from the postcard collection, 1,000 count, called Red Rock Canyon. Look at that. You know what? I know this would be a challenge to piece together. Look how dark this area is down here. And then the sky. This looks like a challenge. But considering it's a KI puzzle, it might be very enjoyable because I did enjoy my experience with KI. Let's see what other Cobble Hills we have here. We have this beautiful 500 count, another very challenging looking image. Winter's Beauty. Look at that. If you love horses, that's a nice one. I don't know if you'd love piecing the areas with the icy trees and whatnot, but there you go. Look at this. If you're really into moose, you just got yourself a full head of moose here. 500 count puzzle. We have bull moose. Oh my goodness. Look at him. He looks kind of angry. This one's really majestic looking. Got ourselves a bald eagle catching a fish, and with this beautiful scenery around it. This is another 1,000 count called Fly Fishing. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is beautiful. Look, his friend is back there. You see him? That is nice. But again, another really challenging looking image. These would scare me actually. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to pick from these. Did we see this one? No. We got ourselves another KI puzzle from the postcard collection called Plitvice. Plitvice, is that right? National Park, Croatia. Look at that. That's a scary, challenging looking image. We got ourselves another KI from the Seaside collection. This is Polignano. Yeah, Italy. Look at that. Look at those waters. Oh my goodness, does it really look like that? Probably does. I remember going to Italy. Well, my trip to Italy, and the water was that blue. It was insane. What else do we got here? Oh my God. Look at this beautiful winter scenery here. We got ourselves the Winter Magic Puzzle, 1000 count. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love this. But I'm not a huge fan of wintry scenes because they're very challenging for me. I just struggle putting those white sections together. Did we see this one already? We did. Yes, we did. We got another KI puzzle, Mossy Oak. Is that right? Oh, this is a two-sided puzzle. 550 pieces. We got one image on one side, which is this madness, and then you have that one, I guess. Poster included. Well, oh, this is the other image on the back of the box. There's not much going on. It just looks like, you know, if you're staring at a pile of leaves on the ground, you know. But yeah, that's interesting. Check out this mini puzzle that we found. This is micro puzzles. Massive fun, apparently. It's 150 pieces. You scan the QR code, and it looks like it's just like that's the image there. Looks like they're going on a surfing trip or something. Look at that. Oh my goodness. They're so tiny. You know what this reminds me of? Those pieces? It reminds me of like the Dollar Tree $1 small count puzzles. They look like very papery and whatnot, but that's really cool. We got another one here. Look at this one. This is a bunch of delicious candies. Look at that. This is probably more fun than the other one. Or maybe not. I don't know. I see myself doing the vacation one more, but this is another 150 count puzzle. Micro pieces. Looks like pure insanity. It might make me go nuts, but you never know. That's really cool. Look at this beauty. This is a 1000 count Cobble Hill fishing cabin. Oh my goodness. Look, you know I'm in there. My lights are on. I must be doing something. I have to be having coffee or something. But, you know, I'm going to head out in a few and just enjoy this beautiful stream outside the front of my house. Look at this. Oh, pure peacefulness. Wait a minute. What is that? We got a couple of bear cubs sat in the front of the house. Maybe I won't come out to enjoy the stream. Looks like it's already being enjoyed by someone else. Probably Mama Bear is somewhere close by. We'll stay inside for the day. We got another KI here from Terrence Fogarty. 1000 count puzzle. I'm trying to find the name of this image. I don't know. It says the poster included. I don't know what the name is. You probably see it. Maybe that is the name? I don't know. Oh, On the Rocks. Hello. Did we see this one already? We might have. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with me? If you love doggies, we have a bunch of doggies here in a 500 count puzzle with a bunch of, what do you call those? I don't know, buoys? Bell boy? I don't know, I'm making it up. Good buoys. You see, I was close. Buoys, that's what they are. We have another By the Sea puzzle from the KI Puzzles brand. That's a nice image. I like this one a lot, actually. It's like a painting, but you got yourself some nice scenery. Blue Boat and Lake Marjorie, I think, yeah. 1000 count. That's nice. Oh, this image is very fitting with where I'm staying in Nova Scotia. But this is a beautiful lighthouse. This is called Fanad Lighthouse. You guys probably think I can't read. I don't know. Maybe I need another cup of coffee. But anyways, this image looks super challenging. That's a lot of sky and rock and not much else going on in there. Still nice though. We got ourselves a couple of 2000 count puzzles here. If you love birds, check this out. This one is called Field Song. I'm pretty sure they're all singing. That's probably why it's called that. But this is a hefty box. This is nice, and it's making my arm shake. So I'm gonna put that back, and we have another one here that I'm gonna pull out real quick and hope that I don't drop it. But it's another, I'll lean in on this. Another 2000 count. This is gorgeous. We got a lot of animal action going on here. They all look like they're looking at the cabin. Well, the bears look like they're staring at the cabin. Someone must be cooking. but this one is called Red Roofed Cabin. That's really nice. But if I was in that cabin, I'd be a little concerned about what's happening outside. It's a little bit of craziness. But anyways, that's what I found here in this Pharmasave in the town that I'm staying at. So yeah, we'll see what else is out here. Alright, so this was another gift shop that we went to in the same town. It was just down the road, and it was one of those boutique style places. It was quite expensive, and as you can see, this one was 40 Canadian dollars, but this was pretty. This was a 1,000 piece puzzle. It was called Floating Clouds, and it's basically photography of Cape Breton Island in Nova Scotia. We have another one here. That's another 1,000 piece puzzle called In Bloom. Very nice, and very nice packaging. It was very sturdy, but there was only a few here, as you can see. We have another one here that is called Spring Has Sprung. The photographer for all these puzzles is Lisa Finney. We got ourselves a collage with animals, birds, deers, geese, flowers, a bunch of different snapshots from around this beautiful island. This one is called Perfect Summer Day, another 1,000 count puzzle, and another collage of different images from around the island. And once again, quite pricey for my liking. But anyways, we spent another day in Bedeque, and we went to the Alexandra Graham Bell Museum. And in there, of course, you gotta go to the gift shops, right? And we did find a few puzzles, not many if I'm just trying to think off the top of my head, but they had these micro puzzles, just like what we saw in Pharmasave. And these seem to be a little bit more higher quality, I guess you can say. But they had a few different images here. We have one with squirrels jumping off branches and whatnot. We have this one here with some birdies, some flowers. Very pretty, simple images. And I guess for something this small, you don't want something too crazy. And then we have this one with some deers and some trees and more greenery. Very nice. But I was clearly not very comfortable filming in these last two stores, because both places were very quiet and I didn't want to look like a weirdo. But anyways, let's move on. Alright, so I wasn't planning on going to a Walmart out in Canada, but I figured, you know what, let's see if they actually carry brands that are not at the US locations. So far from what I'm seeing, we have Buffalo, I see Seaco's, we have Rosart, more Buffalo, I see some Dowdle there, but I think the Dowdles are the Seaco's, are they? Let's see. That's a nice image. Look at that one. City by the Bay. This is a 1,000 piece. That San Francisco. Ooh, that's nice actually. I like that. See a Ravensburger up there. Some more of the Ravensburgers. Let's see. This is one of their challenge puzzles. This is a Mandalorian challenge, 1,000 piece. That's interesting. Try not to get the glare on this. That's $24.97 Canadian. We have, what's this one? These are the Fancy Disney Castle Collection puzzles from Ravensburger. I'm surprised these are here. So 1,000 piece. Elsa and her castle. Look at that. Interesting. It seems to be the only castle one they have. We have Disney Vinylmation 750 count. That looks challenging. What brand is this? That's a Seaco puzzle. Look at this 2,000 count. That's beautiful. This is the ice cream shop window. Oh, I love this actually. Oh, this looks like fun. Wow. We got a 2,000 count our national parks collage. That looks challenging as well. It's nice though. We got a Buffalo 2,000 count USA travel poster with all the Stamps of all the states. That's cool. Got a really scary looking Pokemon puzzle here. That looks like it'll be super hard. That's 2,000 pieces. Oh my God, that's craziness. Check this out. We got a 2,000 count Marvel puzzle here. This is one of the Silver Select puzzles from Buffalo. Look at that. That's nice. I haven't seen these Silver Selects in 2,000 counts. That's interesting. What else we got here? Another Silver Select. Is that what this is? Yes, from Buffalo. I think we've seen this in the past before. That's a 1,000 count. It's called Frederick the Literate. I think that's Frederick right there. We got another one of these Marvel 2,000 count Silver Selects. This is a really cool image. I like that. Oh, we got a Star Wars one here. Look at that. Wow. I didn't realize Silver Selects came in 2,000 counts. That's really cool. Then we got this small 500 count Funko puzzle. 500 pieces, Jurassic Park. Can't seem to find the title of it. You probably see it. Probably, but I know what you do, so you see a lot of glare. But anyways, this one is, I don't know the name, but it's a Jurassic Park one. Ooh, check this out. This is Mayhem in the Library, 1,000 count puzzle. What the heck is a puddle? I know what a puddle is, but anyways. Riddle picks, 101 hidden book titles to find and solve. Look at that. Oh, wow. I like this. I love the artwork as well. This is really fun looking. Let's see. Find the book as you build the puzzle. Catcher in a field in the what? 101 picture riddles, 1,000 pieces, one checklist to jot down your answers. This is cool. I like that. I'm trying to make out the brand. Is it Big Potato? Is that the brand? I don't know. Yeah, Big Potato Games. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then as for the rest, you know, we got a huge selection of Seco and Buffalo puzzles and Rose Art as well. So as I said, same selection as I would see back home. But let's take a look at some of these. I won't go through every single one. But we have Waterside Nursery, 1,000 count from Buffalo. That's a whole lot of animals there. Wow. Hopefully they don't get on each other's nerves. Oh, look at this beauty. This is a 1,000 count Seco puzzle. What's this one called? Notre Dame. It would be, wouldn't it? That is Notre Dame. Look at that. I love the trees and the colors in there, but this would probably be a challenging image as well. But my goodness, that's beautiful. That is a lot of sky though. Then we have some of your Charles Wasaki 1,000 count puzzles from Buffalo. Hoopla at the Harbor. Probably seen this one in the past, but look at that. That's gorgeous. I love these Charles Wasaki images. What else we got here? We got another one here, which I'm sure I've seen. Pickwick Cottage. Look at that. Oh, wow. I like this. That's a beautiful house. Betsy's Chocolate coming by to drop off some sweets. We got Nantucket Breeze here, 1,000 count from Buffalo. I love this. This is so much fun. Oh, we got some Terry Redlin as well, 1,000 count After the Storm. Look at that sky. That looks amazing. But my goodness, that would be a challenge. A lot of these images here I'm noticing are quite challenging looking ones. Oh, look at this one. God shed his grace on thee. Oh my God. I need another cup of coffee. Anyways, look at that. That's a nice image. We have one of the Art of Gino Peoples, Lakeside Living. You know, that's my kind of living right there. That's definitely my house. Look at that. I like the burgundies and the purples in the sky. That's cool. What do we got here? Flights of Fantasy Glitter Edition. It's a glitter puzzle. You kind of have that glittery effect on the box cover as well. Summer Queen, 1,000 pieces from Buffalo. That's really nice. And we got another one of these glitter edition puzzles. This is really cool. I don't think I've ever seen these before. It's from Josephine Wall, Fluttercorn Dreamscape, 1000 count buffalo. Interesting. Have any of you guys tried these glitter puzzles before? And if so, do they get messy? Because I hate when I have glitter like scattered in random places. I would wonder if that, you know, comes off easily or not. But let me know down below. Then we have some Abraham Hunter here, a 500 count buffalo. Look at that image. That is so serene. Even with those cows just hanging out. That's cool. We got another Abraham Hunter here, 500 count, called Autumn Ripples. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Now we have something here from the Bonjour collection. This is a 1000 count jigsaw puzzle. Oh, it's Buffalo. That's the brand for that. But what's a Bonjour puzzle? I have no idea. The artwork is very different compared to the other Buffalo puzzles. But I mean, here you go. You got some flowers here. Let me see. What is this one? Gradient Flora. That's cool. I mean, yeah, that is a gradient. What else we got? That's a copy. Oh, now this is one I like. Look at this one. That's fun. This one's called Dove. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's time for lunch. I don't know, but I can't read right now. But this is cool. I like this. That's it for the Bonjour ones. What do we got here? So a Country Life Buffalo puzzle 1000 count called Floating Country Store. Ooh, look at that. I gotta visit some country stores out here. I think that's gonna be our trip for tomorrow. Visiting all the gift shops and stores. But look at this. I love this. This is fun. I just did my shopping here, but I gotta hurry up before these deers decide to take some snacks. But that's nice. Oh my goodness, this is some weird looking cats here. But 3 cats in the garden. Okay, 750 pieces, buffalo. That's very interesting. Oh, and you know you gotta have your Disney Thomas Kincaid puzzles here. Let's see, do I have this one? I think I might have this one. I don't even remember. Mickey and Minnie Sweetheart Cove. I love this. All those Mickey and Minnie puzzles are so cute. We have ourselves Alice in Wonderland image. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland. 1000 pieces. Oh, and look here, a Bambi puzzle. I do not have a Bambi puzzle, but I know I have said in the past that I'm going to try to stick with Schmidt Disney Thomas Kincaid puzzles because those are much better experience than the Seiko ones. But this is gorgeous. This is Bambi's first year. I like that. Oh, look at this one, another Disney Thomas Kincaid. I love the little cottage in the background. This is Mickey and Minnie's Sweetheart Bridge. Oh, that's gorgeous. We have a 500 count Star Wars puzzle from Buffalo. So just Darth Vader here. Any particular name in case you're interested in getting this one? No. But look at this one, guys. We have ourselves a Harry Potter puzzle. I haven't found Harry Potter puzzles in a Walmart before, but this is one of the Thomas Kincaid Studios. Oh my goodness. Can't get any better than that. 500 count. Harry Potter Grand Staircase. This is Seiko. Oh, I like this a lot. And look at this. This is kind of like the Silver Select. Oh, the Noir Select editions. What's Noir? I know the silver, but what's Noir? I know what Noir means. But premium recycled put carefully considered images. I guess it's just the type of packaging. It's really nice. Very, very similar to the Silver Select packaging, but in black. We have Rose Art Color Lux Animal Life here, 500 pieces. Look at all this craziness. Are they allowed to eat candy? I don't think so. They might not feel too good afterwards. Let's see here. We have another Color Lux Sunflower Birds 500 piece puzzle. It says compare and save. What does that mean? Compare and save what? Like compared to other brands and save money? I guess. Sunflower Birds. I guess that's what that means. I don't know, but look at here. We got my lighthouse in my house here. Another Color Lux Rose Art 500 piece. Lighthouse near the sea. More like Mandy's Lighthouse near the sea. That's beautiful. Wow. We have some of the Americana collection, Old Glory, 500 piece from Buffalo here. We have another Americana, Old Timey Post Office, 500 piece. Very nice. We have a Kim Norleen Summertime 500 count puzzle. Look at that. Now that's a vacation. I've obviously been, sat here having a nice drink in front of the water. But yeah, peaceful. I'm seeing more of these Bonjour puzzles here from Buffalo. We have what is this? We have the different, zodiac signs? Botanical zodiac signs. 500 pieces. Look at that. That's interesting. And then what's this one here? This is another one. That's a cool image. Voyage. Very nice. I like the colors. Very bright. And then this looks like another one here that we did not see, or did we see? No, I don't think so. Night Blossoms, 500 pieces. Same thing. Then we have some Kodak puzzles here from the Premium Puzzles, 550 piece. But these Kodaks are from Rosart. So, what is the name of this image? Guardians of the Lake. Look at that. What are the guardians? The animals? I don't know. Who's that? Who's on my porch? I don't know who that person is. They need to get out. Look at this night and day puzzle from Buffalo. Sights of Venice. That's gorgeous. I like the sky and the colors. It's very, very pretty. Oh my God, look at these images from Chuck Black. Bear Creek Ranch, 1,000 pieces from Buffalo. Oh, that is gorgeous. Looks like he'd make a nice Thanksgiving dinner. He's big. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh, there's nothing better than these lighthouse images from Chuck Pinson, Cottage by the Sea. Oh, I wish so much. That is perfection. That's beautiful. We got another night and day puzzle here. Day to night canal. He's got like the different times of day, I guess. Is that how you'd say it? But yeah, interesting. And then we got some 300, 200 count puzzles here. Let's take a look at some of them. We got a 300 piece Peanuts puzzle. This is from Rosart. That's cute. We got this very happy looking, I don't know what this is, eating a colorful donut. Rainbow narwhal. Is that right? I guess, but oh my goodness, this is interesting. It's 300 piece from Buffalo's Large Pieces. What is this one here? Life is Good. 300 pieces. Got a dinosaur image here. That's cute. Got ourselves one of these Lisa Marie Studios Loving Kindness 300 count larger piece puzzle. Look at that. I don't know, this seems like this will be challenging to do considering you got a lot of the same colors going on here, but very nice. Look at this one from the Vivid Collection from Buffalo 300 large piece. We have Heart Succulents. I love succulents. We got another one of these Dowdo 300 count Neuschwanstein Castle puzzles. I love the Dowdo images. They're so fun. And the colors are amazing. We got a Chuck Pinson 300 piece puzzle, Island Time. Look at that. Look at this one, Charles Wasaki Secret Passage Inn 300 piece puzzle. Oh, I love the Wasaki images. I don't know if it's just the style of artwork or the colors that I love more. It's so beautiful. What's this one here? We got Black Crowns 300 count puzzle from Buffalo. That's super interesting. All right, and that's pretty much it. Just more repeats. There's a lot here than what I've showed, but again, there's a lot of repeats. So yeah, from what I'm seeing, not much different than what you'd find at a US Walmart. So it was good to look anyways, but let's move on. Well, so far the only thing I'm seeing at this Canadian Tire is a 3D Prime puzzle from Discovery called Penguins. It's 500 count, and it's 3D. That's all I see so far. I mean, I don't know if there's anything else here. I mean, I guess I'll check the other aisles. I don't know if Canadian Tire is meant to have a lot of puzzles or not. I mean, they do have a good number of toys, but let's see if there's anything else. Found a few more things on the next aisle. Let's see what we got here. 500 count puzzle from Sherlock, John F. Kennedy. That's, well, let's see. Oh, there's another one back here. We have this one from, again, from Steve Kaufman. They're both from the same artist. This one's Grand Central, New York City. All right, I was looking for the title of them. Let me see, what was the title of this one? This is, I guess it is John F. Kennedy. Let's see. We have another Sherlock 500 count, Marilyn Monroe. I guess that from the Life collection, or is that just an image? Yep, this one's called Marilyn. Then we have another one from Sherlock Life collection, 500 count puzzle. This one is called Iconic Life, I believe. That's like a gradient. Looks like it'd be challenging though, a bit. I mean, you got the colors to guide you, but all right, that's all those puzzles here. Let's mix these up a little bit. Then we have this 1,000 count puzzle randomly set here, King of Pop Art, Nelson Delanoise, called Be Happy. That's interesting. What's the brand though? King of Pop Art, I guess. Not sure. That's interesting. The image is fun looking, but yeah, I mean, that's what I'm seeing so far. What's this? A Smithsonian set? But that's, I mean, this is not puzzles, but this is cool for a kid. Look at that. That's nice. Yeah, that's pretty sad. That's a sad collection of puzzles. I mean, I'm gonna keep looking around and see if I find anything else. Honestly, it just seems like they're all scattered all over the aisles. But here's another Sherlock that I found. Cool Collages 300 count puzzle. Just a collage of different labels, I guess. Let's see here. We got one hiding back here. 300 count fantasy from Sherlock. I like the colors. That's cool. Ooh, look at that floor. That'll drive me bananas. There's that one. And we got another one back here from Cool Collages from Sherlock. Looks like a bunch of album covers on this one here. Oh, their stock is everywhere here. I'm having to like kind of put things back where they belong because it's just a mess. But anyways, we got a 500 count Garden Getaways, another Sherlock. I guess Sherlock is the brand they carry at Canadian Tire. This is a pretty image, a nice painting called Beautiful Purple Flowers. Trying not to get the glare there, but that's nice. We have a beaten up box of the 500 count Fantastic Photo. We have a bunch of paint going on here. This one's called Paints and Brushes. Yes, that's what it is. Very interesting. We have another one of these life collages here, just images of sites and whatnot. This one is national parks. There you go, national park images. And then the others are repeats. Put these back, and not sure if we'll see anything else. That's some ones randomly set in the back there. Let's see, got some games. Oh, we found another pile set somewhere else here, but they look like they're all the same. Oh wait, there's one that's different back here. Look at this one, 500 count from Alexander Chen, Chinatown, San Francisco. Another, this has to be Sherlock. I see the TCG logo there, which, yeah, hello, Sherlock is right there. Look at that. That's a nice image, actually. I like this one. And I know I've tried Sherlock in the past. I bought, I think it was what, Dollar General that I picked them up at? And they were pretty good. Look at this 300 count, Serenity Now. This is a nice image. Secret Paradise. That's nice. Looks challenging, but for a 300 count, that's not too bad. Let's see, what else do we have over here? Look at this one, a 500 count Alpine Vistas. That's Neuschwanstein, 500 count. Castle in the Mountains. Look at that. That's a nice Neuschwanstein image. We have these repeats here. Let's see. Oh, look, that's a different one. Fantastic Photos, 500 count. Moraine Lake Sunrise. Look at that. That's very pretty. More like a photographed image. We have a 300 count here from Sherlock. This is a whimsical, is that the word, whimsical image? Happy Town Celebration. That's nice. I like that. That is cute. We have this 500 count Garden Getaways. Look at those flowers. That looks really nice. Floral Park, it is called. Look at that. Pretty. Oh, look at this silly one. 300 count LOL. What is happening here? This is craziness. Bath time for Chip. I guess Chip is the piggy. Oh my goodness. That's craziness. Oh, look at this 300 count. Coastal Icons. That is beautiful. My kind of image. The Old Sea Cottage. You know I'm there. And that's it from this pile here. Put these back the way I found them, and then will they have more scattered throughout? I do not know. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up something from here actually. I never tried Sherlock's 300 count puzzle, so I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. I have to think about this. Anyways, I'm pretty sure this is all they. Oh no, wait, there's some up here. Look at this one, Serenity Now puzzles. I guess that's the collection name. This is called Cascade. That is nice. You know what? Maybe I will pick up a 300 count. I just gotta figure out which one. Let me see. What else do we got here? We got Fantastic Photos collection. This is Pier 66 Seattle. That's really nice. And then the others I'm seeing here are repeats, but I see one all the way back there that looks really pretty, but I cannot reach it. Is way too far back. So we're gonna have to skip that one. But you know what? I don't know. I might consider a 300 count. Because as I said, I've never tried that piece count from Sherlock. So we'll see. Anyways, let's move on. Never mind, a very special person got it for me. We have ourselves a 300 count Serenity Now image, and this is gorgeous. This one's called Secret Whispers. Oh my goodness, look at that. I don't mind being sat right there enjoying the beautiful scenery. That is beautiful. Alright, let's see what we have here. Not a big selection, but they do have. We have a 1,000 piece Cape Breton, Nova Scotia puzzle here. What's the brand? Maybe Lens Make a Picture? I do not know. Photography by John Morris. It's just like a collage of photos here around the island. Very nice. Same branded puzzle, I believe. And we have John Morris again. Another 1,000 piece puzzle of Peggy's Cove, Nova Scotia. That's really nice actually. But that looks like it'll be quite a challenging one, especially with all that sky and that greenery on the bottom. Oh my goodness, look at this one. This is St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Very interesting, and that one looks like it'd be hard. Look at all those colorful buildings. That's kind of cool actually. Wow. And then last one here, we have Halifax, Nova Scotia, which we didn't go to this year, but we've been there in the past, and it's more of the city area of Nova Scotia, and this is a 500-piece puzzle. So yeah, these are mostly just photography puzzles, which, you know, is not exactly my thing, but nice selection. But not too bad of a selection here. Not much, but, you know, better than nothing. All right, well, time certainly flies. I am very, very happy to be back home. Really, there's no place like home to me. But it was nice to get away for a while and just relax. And really, we didn't really do anything, which was fantastic. But anyways, let's get to the haul. Now, I do have to say, compared to my last vacation puzzle hunt and haul, this one is not big at all. It's very small. I really didn't bring anything back. But here's what we got. And this is in no particular order. Honestly, I don't remember when I got what. But anyways, for the first one we have here, this is interesting. I don't have anything like this, but we have one of these micro puzzles. And I picked this one up at the Pharmasave in the town we were staying at. It's 150 pieces, and it doesn't have any dimensions on that, but that's okay. And this is just, you know, a vacation image. We got ourselves a nice car with a bunch of suitcases, a surfboard. I don't surf, but, you know, that's okay. We're just coming from the beach here, and yeah. This one gravitated to me more because, you know, I love vacations and whatnot. But, I mean, in terms of the piece size, I mean, this is about the size of my nail. They kind of look thin, but at the same time, they look like they may be sturdy. I don't know. Quick little pickup from a pharmacy, you know, whilst you're browsing around. But I was super interested in this because I never worked on, you know, what would be the you know, teeny weeny puzzles before. So this is gonna be a lot of fun and probably might make me pull my hair out. You know, thankfully it's only 150 pieces. But anyways, not only did I pick this one up from the Pharmasave, but when we were at the, I think it was the Alexandra Graham Bell Museum, they had a few puzzles that, well, no, they didn't have a few. I think they only had like maybe 2 or 3 of them. And they were kind of the same thing. We had more micro puzzles. And this one, I believe this is the brand, Longi, but there's a website here. It's 150 pieces and it's 10 by 15 centimeters when it's completed. And the illustration is by Natalie Uderny. I don't know. I don't even know if that's an O or a Q at the beginning there, but this one seemed to be a little bit fancier compared to the one I picked up at the pharmacy. And the image is really nice. It's very simple. We have deers, trees, some greenery and whatnot. It very much reminded me of home. I look out my window and this is what I see. Deers and trees and all that good stuff. But yeah, to me, this one almost seemed a little smaller than the other one that I picked up in terms of piece size. But the thickness looks to be thicker. So I feel like this may very well be a better quality version of these micro puzzles, even though they both say micro puzzles. I don't know if that's just kind of the thing or whatnot. I don't know, but I'm super interested to try these out. And I have a feeling when I do try these, it's gonna be in the same video, kind of comparing the two brands, I guess you can say. I wish I knew what the brand of this one was, but you know, that's okay, it doesn't matter. And for the last puzzle that I picked up, yeah, I only picked up 3, and that's okay, you know. I wasn't out there to go splurging all the money I had on this little quick vacation. But anyways, the last one that I picked up was from Canadian Tire. And this one is called Serenity Now. Is that right? No, it's not. Secret Whispers. It is from the brand Sherlock. It is 300 pieces, and it's 67.77 centimeters by 45.72 centimeters when it's completed. And the collection from Sherlock looks to be Serenity Now. It says Sherlock, but I believe Sherlock and TCG kind of like, you know, go hand in hand. I don't know, same company. But I have worked on Sherlock puzzles before, and I do remember, I think I remember correctly, I think I did enjoy them, but I know I haven't tried their 300 piece counts before. So I think what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna do another Sherlock video and compare the 300, a 5, and a 1000. I'm pretty sure I have that in my collection. But anyways, I mean, there was a large number, well, I wouldn't say large. The selection at Canadian Tire wasn't extremely fantastic. It was kind of all over the place. But out of all the images, I mean, this one was definitely like the most beautiful to me. Of all of them, this image I love. It's beautiful, it's serene. I love the colors. I do feel like this image is gonna be quite a challenge to complete because we kind of have a lot of the same things going on here because, you know, it is like scenery. But in terms of sorting, I feel like, you know, that part would be easy. But anyways, I'm really looking forward to completing this one. And, you know, I don't know actually which one I'm more excited to try. It might be the micro puzzles, only because I haven't, you know, worked on something like this before, you know. But then again, I do know that it may cause me a lot of hair loss. But, so yeah, as I said, this is what I picked up from my Canadian trip. But as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I did receive a couple of packages whilst I was away. And I picked them up from my P.O. box the other day, and I wanted to open them with you to see, you know, what we got here. So for the first one, this one came from the Puzzle Warehouse. And let's see if I can get this open without getting, you know, one of those cardboard cuts on my hands. Those are the worst. All right, what do we, oh, ooh. Oh, I hope I have a note on this. I do. It says, Mandy, I hope these cats bring you some joy. But who sent it to me? Oh my God. Okay, this is exciting. So we have here a Ravensburger puzzle, and this is from their Disney Collector's Edition. This is the Aristocats from 1970. Oh gosh, and I feel like someone did tell me they were sending me something, and I can't for the life of me remember the name off the top of my head. So if you sent me this, please let me know down below. Thank you so much. This is gorgeous. It's been centuries since I've seen the Aristocats, but I mean, this is gonna be such a great addition to my Disney collection. There's absolutely no denying that Ravensburger has probably the best Disney puzzle images out there. I love all the craziness that's going on here. This is gonna be so much fun. I am so excited, and my goodness, I wish, as I said, I'm pretty sure someone said they were gonna send me something, and I can't, whilst I'm filming this. I should have looked before I even started filming, but that's okay. Thank you so much for sending this to me. This is gonna be, as I said, a fantastic addition to my Disney Ravensburger collection. Oh my goodness, there's nothing better to me than a Disney puzzle. I just love them so much. And, you know, now that I think about it, speaking of Disney, it's very possible for my next family vacation next year, it's gonna be my pick because it's my 40th birthday next year. So I get to pick the vacation. And of course, for me, it just had to be a Disney trip. So we'll see. I mean, I'm planning for it to be a nice, long, busy trip. So if that's the case and we do that next year, be prepared for the puzzle hunting vacation video to be Disney puzzles, you know, searching throughout the parks and stores and whatnot. But anyways, I'm getting off topic now. Let's move on to what else I got whilst I was away. So I have another package here, and this one is from Amazon, but let's see. Hopefully this one has the name of the sender, because I have an absolute terrible memory. Oh my goodness. Oh geez. Oh good, we have some notes here. I hope there's a name, but look what we got. It's a Wasgish mystery puzzle, Pooch Parlor. It is 1,000 pieces, and it's 68 by 49 centimeters when it's completed, and the brand is Jumbo. You guys recently saw me do my very first Wasgish puzzle, and I have to say, I was super surprised how much I really enjoyed it. I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not because I've never puzzled without, you know, a reference image. And, you know, I had no idea what I was doing, but it was a blast. And this is too exciting because I remember seeing this particular puzzle image when I was, you know, in my trip to England. That was, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. And I feel like I almost bought this one, but there were just so many to choose from. It was so hard. But this image, I mean, this is hilarious. I love what's going on. These dogs are looking just crazy. Everybody's looking crazy. And with the mystery collection, you use your imagination and puzzle what will happen next. So who knows? I'm super excited to give this one a try. But let me check the notes here and let's see if this tells me who it was. Okay, this one is from Joanne. So Joanne, thank you. I remember you saying that you were gonna send me one. I so appreciate it. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to try this, and I'm excited that I have another one to add to my Wasgish collection. I remember during my England trip how many Wasgish puzzles I came across. There was tons of them, and if I could, I would have taken way more than 2 back with me, but I you know, it's expensive to drag luggage, you know, on planes and whatnot. But anyways, thank you so much, Joanne. I'm so excited. Thank you to whoever sent me this. Please let me know down below if you sent this to me. Thank you. These are fantastic. I'm so excited. I have so many puzzles that I seriously need to get to, and I so wish that I had the free time that I used to before I took on my full-time job position. But you know what? That's okay. It's fine. We gotta work, right? We gotta earn a living, and you know, we gotta make time for play. It's all about balance, and I'm still trying to learn how to do that. But you know, we'll see. We'll see how long it takes me to finally get to a 5-day work week instead of a 6. But that's a whole different topic, conversation, whatnot. I can go rambling on and on about that. But anyways, guys, but yes, time sure does fly. I can't believe my vacation came and went. Back home, back to the everyday norm, and yeah, you know what? That's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. But like I mentioned earlier, I've got something else to look forward to for my, you know, next year's vacation. So I'm super looking forward to it. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna quit my ramblings right now because I feel like I'm just talking nonsense at this point. So I hope you're all doing well. Thank you all for the well wishes and comments while I was away. I should be up to date with comments by the time you see this video. Probably not. It's gonna take me a while. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.